Hi, we're Prok Fitch and we're at the Amsterdam dance event for Stealth Live.
We're at the Escape Club, a really big club right in the centre of town, and really looking forward to tonight.
ADE, it's our fifth year we've been here. Great week, it's really well run. We meet people every time, really productive as well. Lots of business, it's good fun as well, catching up with mates and good crack.
Not getting enough sleep either, unfortunately. We've had some records out that have done really well, some really strong releases. The label's been going really well as well, our floor play label. And we've had some great gigs as well. We've been touring more this year than ever before, and we've got loads of it getting closer and closer to eat it. And we've got like some really big trips coming up to Indonesia, South Africa, the US, Brazil, so lots of really exciting stuff coming up.
Yeah, the style guitar, basically like quite a few tracks we've done, it started out as just a DJ tool. We got the parts, was it 4 years ago?
Yeah.
And we put together this little bootleg that's been going down really well. We did it with our friend Jason Hurd, or One Kid. He played it to Mark Knight and he kind of convinced us to put it out. And it's been doing really well, lots of big support. Did really well in the Beatport charts, lots of comps, it's looking good.
We've been releasing records with Stealth right from the beginning actually. They actually put out our first record. Ben was DJing with Roger and handed it to him, and we'd just been in the studio for the first time together, got the track finished, and Roger called us up the next day and said he wanted it for his Release Yourself comp, and since then he's been a heavy supporter of our music, and we've been involved with Stealth, a lot with the parties and remixing more for them than any other label really, and giving them priority on the releases. So we're really lucky to have had the support from Roger and the guys, and the team, and it's a good relationship. So.
Plenty of things really. I mean, it's quite lonely going away by yourself. We always have a laugh. There's always two ideas in the studio, and again behind the decks, two of us. So it's good fun being two.
Yeah, it allows us to be a bit more creative, I think, and and just everyone has their off days, but fortunately when there's both of us, it doesn't really happen very often that we both have an off day. So there's always someone there to balance it out, both in the studio and behind the decks as well.
Yeah, we're using USB.
We're kind of in the middle of switching over. We're just waiting for Pioneers to give us the full training on rekordbox, which I know we're going to be doing very soon. So I think because we're using USB and stuff, but we want to get the most out of all the features that rekordbox offers. So we're hooking up a date to really get stuck in and then put everything onto rekordbox and just use USB.
I'd say we definitely prefer the 2000s because it's a lot bigger, especially when there's two of us on the mixer. We can kind of have our own side each, so it's definitely our mixer of choice. Yeah,
the channels are really nicely separated and the effects are at the top. So because I normally tend to be on the left, I don't have to lean over, and we don't get in the way of each other. The effects are separated at the top, and there's plenty of space between the two channels either side. So the layout of the mixers works really well for us, and also just the effects and stuff. There's so much more you can do, isn't there? And it's much bigger and sturdier. So good mixer.
Well done, Pioneer.
Yeah, well, we try not to like pigeonhole ourselves into a genre, but I think what we make and what we play is definitely, you know, mainly house, whether it's like tech house, you know, a bit of progressive house, maybe a little bit of techno and stuff. I think we just call it house, you know, it has to be groovy and for the dance floor, and, you know, for us it's all about the groove, so groovy house, whatever you want to call it, make up a new genre.